What's up, guys? It's G90Xer here, and today... Oh, I didn't realize I had something in front of my microphone. Today I'm going to be playing something a little different. I've decided to get back into this game after so long, and honestly, with me now doing YouTube and stuff like that, I thought it would be a wise idea for me to at least record at least one episode. The main reasoning why that I'm recording this is because I might be doing like a little mini series on this. It's not going to be something huge. Probably like maybe a few episodes, like maybe 3 to 4. Um, just so that then this way I have something to at least post for now, because I'm still waiting on. I want to start COD in probably about after the new year, because it's, if anything, I want to have that as a New Year's special, which is going to be, this is technically a late Christmas special. The only reason why that I recording and posting this now is because I was pretty busy on Christmas. I didn't even get a chance to record like I normally do. Normally I would have these things prepared already and then set to upload and release on the holiday. Unlike the Thanksgiving special, and unlike the Halloween special. Well, actually, I didn't do a Thanksgiving special this year, now that I think about it. Meant to, but I never had a chance. Because both Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was pretty busy. So, both with work and with, just family. This is the time of year for family. And all of that. So, I'm sorry that I've been dormant. It's been a while. I'm hoping to at least maybe make this about an hour, give or take. It ultimately depends on how long this is. Because I haven't actually had a chance to gauge how long this is going to take as far as episodes wise, because this is kind of more along the lines of and how much editing I'm going to have to do and all this fun stuff. So this is going to be a raw cut footage of my gameplay of Genshin Impact in 5.2 update. Yeah, it's 5.2. So I'm waiting for definitely waiting for 5.3 to come out, because that's gonna end the. I'll get more into that here in a minute. I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit more on what I know, as far as both rumors and possible fact. So I believe 5.3 is going to end the Pyro Archon arc, and then we might be getting into endgame territory as far as the later and upcoming updates, because they still got one more element to release, which is the Cryo, which I don't know if that's one's going to be as good as Pyro, but I'm hoping and praying to God that it's something good, if not better. So this is going to be mainly kind of like a I'm not going to say I'm going to start from scratch, because this game took me forever to get here. So I'm definitely not starting from scratch. It would take me forever to get to the point that I am now. So I'm just going to do like a little mini series on this. If you guys want a full one and want me to start from scratch, I'll do it. But it's going to take a while. So it's going to take a lot of me just, because this game in particular, it's grind heavy, which is something that I personally don't like doing. It takes me forever, and I personally don't want to have to deal with that garbage. I mean, I will if I have to. This is for you. So this is completely up to you. If you want an actual full series, if this mini series wasn't enough for you on my playstyle, please by all means hit the like button for these videos. That shows me that you guys want something out of this. I've got BO6 on the way. I've also got Assassin's Creed Shadows when that releases. So enjoy this little surprise. I guess this is kind of like my little Christmas gift to you all, in showing that, I'm still here. I'm still alive. So enjoy.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Okay, so I didn't realize that my mic wasn't even recording there for a minute. So let me kind of explain why I'm getting back into this game after so long of not playing it. Well, one, I heard that they were releasing it on Xbox, and I really wanted to try it. It took a while for it to download. It took probably about maybe a day and a half, and 2 uses of hotspot, because it wasn't the main download to the Xbox that was big, it was the files and patches. So that's what took the longest. Ultimately, this game is fun. I'm actually going to turn on my mic a little bit, so then this way you guys can hear me a bit better. The main reasoning why that I'm getting back into this, one, I want to review the controls, and because I have seen some players who played it on PlayStation, and of course, you guys knowing me, I hate PlayStation with a passion. That's why I'm an Xbox player. But yeah, I'm going to be reviewing the controls and the... what's it called? The overall immersion. I already like this game. It ultimately just got way too grindy, and it took me forever. So I actually had to stop playing it, so that then this way I can come in with a fresh set of eyes. But ultimately, I'm going to be playing on. My review is going to be on the controls and the immersion to how this game plays. So that's going to be the ultimate goal. So I'm going to be going through some of the story missions. I have actually gone through the first half of the Pyro Archon. I'm going back to these because I've had nothing better to do. Besides, with this game, it's mainly grinding. I'm working on getting BO6, the first episode of BO6 ready. It's taken me a lot longer. Plus, I wanted to start at least the series after Christmas. This way, I've got a really good vid to start with. So, like I said, enjoy my little surprise for you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut my mic, cut my camera.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
They say the Sub-Zeros festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zeros festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zeros festival. All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zeros festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor. It's all right. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's...
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible...
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good...
Really?
It's Night of Flowers.
Paimon really...
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zeros festival.
How embarrassing.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey,
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't...
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
Aren't your claws all dull?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful.
Don't waste your time, we're...
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took...
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone find...
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Please, let me take a...
Come on, it's nothing.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one...
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your...
Yours...
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around.
Truly, I'm...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's...
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad...
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit up. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No.
Thank you two so much. I apologize. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid, and with that, my wish will...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should...
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone...
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage.
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros Festival.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every... The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you...
How did things turn out like...
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival, but they failed this responsibility for... This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to...
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the Goddess of Flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad,
Yeah.
let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros Festival, right?
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
A lot happened today. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zeros Festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you... We should go meet Dunyarzad. Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure. Traveler? What? Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the
You are quite well in.
They're all plants. Actually, what is the...
It's one of the Sabzeruz Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Appear to be in the form.
Really? Paimon thought
The moon signifies. It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun.
Understood. I'll keep that.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalta candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Varus!
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz Festival icon and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can meet the Night of Flowers. Oh, do you want some Yalta candies? I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same? Ooh, how...
And there's also lizard tail.
Ugh, what? Traveler, help!
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha-ha! Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously bad. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you... In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But, so, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it! You don't look like you're from these parts, but I...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon... That... thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also... is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet at—
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched.
Whew. That's—
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already—
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now.
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for—
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zero.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance.
Understood. I will
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Nilou?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
It's okay. There's not.
But you've been really looking forward to—
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but
The next festival.
wait. Oh,
No, nothing. I'll be heading.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feel— Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause.
Why does Paimon feel so anyway, we should go meet—
Okay guys, so that's going to go on ahead and do it for kind of like a little demo op of Genshin Impact. Especially for the Xbox edition, which is freaking amazing. So I do of course have my reservations of the game. It's not a whole lot, but it is something. So where should I start? For starters, the controls still seem buggy. I do remember that when this game first came out, that it had a lot of issues, especially on console because of the control mapping and all this fun stuff. I've noticed that glitch, and I am going to mention that it is still a thing. However, back to my thoughts. I feel like it plays a lot better on console. I've actually played it on PC too, and it's It's not too much different. Definitely there is a major difference if you're going from console or if you're going from mobile to console, because they do also have a mobile version. I do like the ability of cloud save and cloud play. That definitely helps the situation. So it's kind of weird for me to say. Hold on a second, I need to mute that. Where's my Google TV on here? Oh yeah, that's right, I got rid of it. It's on this phone now. Much better. So, in short, I definitely enjoy the fact being that they released something for console that was originally designed to be a mobile game. That's a huge, huge plus. So, if I had to if I had to make some decisions on the controls, of course I'm definitely going to change some of that up here in the near future to help with my gameplay style and all that fun stuff. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to look into. But other than that, there's really no need to change a lot of the controls. It's just some of where they're at is kind of a pain to use. So that's just my opinion. As far as the gameplay itself, it feels a lot smoother. Well, I mean, we're talking a difference between mobile and console. Console actually feels a lot more smooth, so it's not that big of an issue. But of course, where I'm living at, of course, I still get some frame drops, which is not bad. So, in all actuality, I'm definitely going to continue playing this game on console. A lot of it I'm going to have to do in my free time because it's grind heavy. So, like, I need to farm for ascension materials and stuff like that, which I do like that side of challenge, which makes this game a lot more fun. So, if I had to rate this game, or at least rate what I was going to, the gameplay style for controller, that's getting an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it does need some work. It's not perfect, but it definitely handles a lot better than mobile or even PC for that matter for me. As far as the feel and immersion, I'm going to have to give that thing a solid 9, which is huge because a lot of the games that I've played so far has not gotten a decent rating. The immersion feels really, really good. And that's something that it's not perfect, but again, it's a game that was originally designed to be a pay to win, not free to play, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't still have a really good immersion. I've even seen some free to play games get beaten out by pay to win games because of the fact being of the immersion itself, and that's huge. So, in all actuality, the game itself, as far as for what I was going for, because I'm not going to do any story. At least not right now. I'm definitely not going to be doing any story right now. It's going to take some time to get the story finished. Or at least for me to upload some of the story, because I didn't intend on showing any of that. As far as, well, no, scratch that. In this recording, this is being recorded after, by the way. So, if I had to make a choice, the story itself, of course, is really, really good. From prologue all the way through Inazuma. Sumeru, I don't really like it too much. and I haven't played Fontaine yet. Natland, of course, is my favorite. Because it's got some new mechanics, which it does feel really, really good. Sumeru had some new mechanics, but it seemed kind of pointless. Yeah, granted, it makes traveling a lot easier and getting around, but other than that, it has no real purpose. Natland added in the, I guess you could kind of say like a companion type deal where you can actually take over its body and use its abilities, which that's huge because the Natland itself is basically the definition of the Grand Canyon. It's huge. The traversal mechanics were definitely required. As far as combat and story for it, of course, with it not being finished, I really can't give a proper rating on it. Which I hear that the rest of it is supposed to come out in 5.3, which that's something that I'm looking forward to. So that's huge. But other than that, guys, there is really nothing else for me to say. I'm not going to rate the story yet. So, as far as future projects for them, I can probably say that you're most likely, because they still got one element left to cover, which is the Cryo Archon. Yeah, Cryo. Because in the game, there's a total of 7 elements that you can command and control. You get Animo, Geo, Electro, Dendro, and Hydro right out of the gate. Natland is for Pyro, so that's supposed, your ability to unlock it is supposed to come out in 5.3. So that's something that like I said, I'm looking forward to because I want to see what they do with it. But then you've got your 7th element, which is Cryo, which they haven't even touched yet. I thought, honestly, that Pyro would have come a lot sooner. Ultimately, with how things are, because after Sumeru, I'm supposed to go to Fontaine. I've been in there for a little bit. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular. So honestly, I really don't think that there's any need for Fontaine. The ability for getting the Pyro, I don't like the fact being that they, unless there were bugs with the Pyro Traveler right out of the gate, that would make sense. Meaning that they would have, honestly, with them giving it more time to flesh it out, if it functions well, of course I'm going to say, you know what, it was worth it. However, I will say though, with us having to wait for 5.3, if it is lackluster, I'm going to hit that heavily. Because it took them from 5.1 through 5. No, it's from 5.0, 5.1, 5.2 was a kind of breaking idea to give some new ideas on when to release it, and then you've got 5.3, which is the due date for it. Now, if it is lackluster, I will hit that heavily, because it is, we've been waiting so long for this to happen, and that's kind of BS. I will not wait for something like that to happen, because you get Animo, which is your wind abilities, all the way up through Hydro without any issues. The only exception right now is Cryo, because that hasn't even been touched yet. So if they intend to make this if they give it a lackluster feel to it, I'm not going to take it lightly. It's going to be something that I'm going to heavy critique to see if it was worth the wait. So, but other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your guys' support. If you guys enjoy me playing this game and you kind of want to see a series out of it, even if it's just a mini series, hit the like button down below. and comment on this type of stuff too, to see what you think I should, if anything that I've said is accurate, if you know, if you guys want to debate some things with me. On top of that, I'm still waiting for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Actually, right after I'm done recording this portion, I'm going to start working on BO6. I've got the campaign that I got to work on, plus I got to start the multiplayer stuff. Zombies I'm really not going to touch right now because we're kind of in a median for it. But there is a story to it, so I am going to most likely do that as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys here in the next video. Peace out. Later, guys.